You have lost the right to prosecute passengers who commit crimes at the airport. Falana warns FG. Where is the lie? Human rights lawyer Femi Falana has berated the federal government for accepting virtual singer KWAM-1's apology and planning to appoint him as an ambassador. Nigerian Punch reports that the Inspector General of Police Office had opened an investigation into allegations that the musician poured the contents of the flask on a pilot, a security officer and some passengers at the airport. However, before the probe could be concluded and charges filed, the federal government accepted KWAM-1's apology and announced plans to appoint him as an ambassador for airport security protocol. Reacting to the development via a statement made available to newsmen, Falana warned that such a decision has set a dangerous precedent. Yes, if you can forgive KWAM-1 and the girl, me too, I can insult a pilot and go away with it. In fact, right now, people can even do worse. Maybe not just fighting or just grounding a plane from taxiing that they've done. Right now, they could be mid-air and somebody will just go to the pilot and slap the pilot and say, why are you driving like that? Or just do something irrational. And then they would believe that, they can get away with it. Abi, KWAM-1 got away with it. So anybody else can get away with it. By this action, the federal government has lost its moral right to arrest and prosecute any passenger who commits an offense at any of the nation's airports, he said. He cited the recent withdrawal of charges against Comfort Emerson, accused of unruly behavior on an inbound air flight, as evidence that the government's selective handling of such cases risk accusation of discrimination. Yes. Since citizens have equal rights, obligations and opportunities before the law, the government will henceforth be accused of discriminatory treatment whenever it prosecutes other passengers for similar conduct, Falana said. The senior advocate stressed that pardoning KWAM-1 without a trial contradicts the principle of equal legal treatment and erodes public confidence in the justice system. Yes, because bad as it bad, the girl still slept in prison. She was arrested on Sunday. She was released yesterday, Wednesday. So that means she slept in custody Sunday. Monday she was arraigned. She was taken back. Tuesday, Wednesday. She slept there. At least that's enough punishment for her, for what she did. But if not because they want to still get KWAM-1 off the hook, they would not even release that girl to even start with. They would not. Why? There's no equal justice in this country. If KWAM-1 had been arrested when that issue happened, and then they did not listen to the fact that, he knows the president, or he knows the governor, or he's a celebrity musician. If he was arrested and prosecuted for what he did, of course, nobody will be coming outside to say, okay, let us also not justify what she called Comfort. Of course, we'll listen to her side of the story as well, but at least she'll face the consequences for her actions as well, because she was wrong too. The air hostess too was wrong. The people that dragged her clothes, all wrong. All of them will be prosecuted. But now, you have to forgive the girl, because you don't want KWAM-1 to be punished. That's just it. Because what KWAM-1 did is way worse than what that girl did. It's very, very worse than what the girl did. Celestina says, it's a pity how Nigeria has degenerated into the poor are in deep problem. Tizio Emmanuel says, they have bastardized the justice system. So what do we expect? Anything goes. The other day somebody said that Nigeria is a failed state, a failed country. Did I lie? Sylvester says, majority of we Nigerians that has been following the Brazil's irresponsible drama at the Abuja airport are seriously disappointed at the unimaginable U-turn action by Minister KWAM only to please his master's voice. That singular act has robbed him of the respect we have for him, despite his bragado. In a sane country, he ought to have resigned because he, KWAM, has failed Nigerians. The case should have gone through the normal legal way and may be pardoned after. Exactly. He could pardon him later, but not just like that. Kayode Robert says, yes now, no more law in Nigeria. Aviation sector is a well-regulated in a sane society. Yes, so not this one now that they've allowed him off the hook. It is well, no legal thing, nothing. Shobaloji says, I can't agree more, sir, with what a precedent laid. The complication to future legal argument. This is more like paddy. A political game played by morons in the power circle. Atugelie says, what's new? NDLEA did it with Naira Marley. It's a country of solos, one for the famous, the other for ordinary people. Now so. Oliver says, excellent. Abdul Mohammed says, God bless you, sir. You are one son I so much admire and respect in this country. This is one issue we have in Nigeria today. In Nigeria today, the only way to be recognized and rewarded is by doing wrong thing. Exactly. Just do something bad. You'll be rewarded. Ikechukwu says, bam, unrighteousness is becoming a normal thing. KWAM says, the fight when the hungry men na airport at the go fight am. You all will hear my story. No, it's not. Oscar Papa says, not this government. Tinubu regime can never prosecute someone. I've said it before. KWAM merely made those statements condemning K1. Even if he tries rubbish, then go rubbish am. But by extension, Comfort has benefited from it all. The girl would have still been in prison. Exactly. The girl, if not for KWAM-1, she will still date Kirikiri right now. If not. Ambrose says, we don't have a government. Government should be a driver. Hey, it is well. At Etim says, dear Barrister Femi Falana, as far as I'm concerned about the whole matter, first happened with Senator Adams Oshomole. Yes, it first started with Oshomole at Abuja Airport and KWAM-1, and lastly, Ms. Comfort Emerson. The minister should have handled everything privately and invite all affected parties and settle as the father of aviation, not in court. What do you mean, father of aviation? There is fire of banditry, terrorism burning today. Sean cuts in some things and take dialogue for final solution before things get out of hand. There is gross indiscipline, lawlessness, non-charlatan. Okay. Attorney Samuel says they can appoint KWAM-1 as an ambassador. Why? He accepted his misconduct. Are you joking? Immediately he came out in public and apologized. No. It was not because he accepted his misconduct. It's because there was a video of him circulating that he was also threatening the pilots. That video came outside, and probably he has seen the backlash and everything. Then his PR management decided that, oh yeah, you need to apologize. That is why he apologized. If not, he wouldn't have apologized to start with. Now, listeners, don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.